Hello everyone and welcome back to No Man's Land. Today we're looking at, it was actually kind of a surprise, the Trade trailer dropped today. It's one of the 4 pillars of No Man's Sky in their Guides to the Galaxy series. We already looked at the Explorer trailer and then the Fight trailer, so now we are on to the Trade trailer, and then after this we will have one more left. This is my frame-by-frame breakdown series. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get right into the footage. So, as we can see here, these are the different videos in the series, and Trade is the one we're looking at today again. Here we just see some interesting floating rocks, a ship coming in, a ship landing. This is beautiful, by the way. Wow, that's a really... Actually, I want to go back quickly and look at the shadows here. I think that's really cool how detailed their shadows are handled in the engine, because you can see that the sun is setting, so that the shadows would be very long, and that's reflected in the game. Here, this is also really nice. So we can see kind of stuff we haven't really seen before. This little, what looks almost like a beaker, like a science beaker, and then this one here looks like I can't even tell what that is, but these are 2 more little point of interest icons. You can see the ship is here, and then also, if you look really closely, you can see a little question mark there. I'm not sure exactly what that is. If over there's kind of a question mark icon, or yeah, that must be it, that there's like an unknown thing just over this hill. And then down in the bottom right, I can't tell what this is either. And there's no other HUD in this scene, so I'm not sure if they're in a special spectator mode or if this is just I'm not sure if that's in cinematic mode too, so we'll have to see. Here we go. We've already seen this. You can collect silicon and other resources from various types of flora. Here we can actually see here that it's iron oxide. So I think what we're seeing up here in the top right is that this is the overheat, and then this is kind of a recharge for your mining beam. So when you use up see, as you can see, as he's mining, it goes from 57% to 56%, and then down to 55%. Once he stops mining, the number stops going down. So you're probably gonna have to craft. a regen or more ammo for your mining beam, like a recharge, but you can probably just use the standard beam to mine the most basic resources, and then those most basic resources probably will be used to craft the mining beam ammo. That's how I think it's probably going to work. Here we can see that the player's collecting iron. I'm not sure if we've seen that yet. Collecting more from a rock. Here, this is interesting. I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure if it's a cargo ship, because over here, this looks like, this does look kind of like a ship, but you can't see the back, so I can't be sure. And then this looks like this, so I can only assume that up in this direction, up top, you have another kind of the same body of the ship that this ship has, but and I'm also making the assumption that it's a ship. I'm not sure if it's a cargo ship. That is what it looks like back there, though, definitely with the cargo pods along the side. And then you can see him collecting. Oh, also, this is interesting. This is kind of a Death Star looking spherical space station, so that was kind of cool to see. You can sell exotic items from around the galaxy. Here you can see, here it kind of shows that the part where you enter the space station, that's all controlled by you, at least until a certain point, because you can see how he's tilted coming in. And then you can also see him landing here. It's actually cool. You can tell that this is another player and not a cinematic camera filming it, because you can see the reticle in the middle. Oh, and then here, so this is what I was looking at before. So this, it shows that you can see the point of interest here for whatever that is. I can't tell. It looks like an arc. This is the point of interest, the red one. And then if you go to this next shot, you can see the red point of interest behind you. And then if you look back here at the lights inside the space station, inside the landing bay area, then you go to this room here, they have the same kind of lights along here, along the desk, kind of that white light with a darker border. So it would only stand to reason that this room here is inside that space station that we just watched them land on, which also could be the circular space station we saw in the scene before it, but I'm not sure about that one. But this is kind of what we haven't gotten to look at so far. This is an image of a room that's inside. So the only thing we've seen so far is in the second round of IGN First. We saw the gameplay on Bellari 5, and then we also saw the space station above that planet, and we got to see a little lobby room where there was a porthole that Sean looked through, a video game porthole, to look down at the planet that he was just on, and he blew our minds with the scale of everything. But this right here is a different kind of room that you can find. It looks almost like a crew quarters room. And I hope there are a bunch of different types of room. I'm not sure if anybody's watched Star Trek Deep Space Nine, but obviously it won't be that detailed, but something like that would be cool if there was a bunch of corridors and different rooms that you could go into and explore. I would love to see that. Then also you see this. I think this guy's a Korvax. I'm not sure. It looks like it, but hey, I don't know. And then you can see kind of that this is the interior. I'm not sure if this is the interior to a planet or to a station. I couldn't tell you. But we can see in the bottom that this is the little jetpack symbol, but it's red because you can't use it indoors. This, just like a console on the wall. I'm honestly not sure where this guy. Probably on a planet, because you can see all these different all the different points of interest. And then we've got, so this is interesting too. This here, he's at an outpost, so I think the outposts are on the planets, I'm pretty sure. He's at Outpost B84, and this is the Galactic Market Terminal. So there is a galactic market. I'm not sure if you're going to be selling resources, or who knows if you can sell, I don't know, shares in intergalactic, who knows what. I'm assuming it'll be resources. I'm not sure if you will be selling your resources or if you can trade the same way you can trade futures and options here in America. I'm not sure if that'll be the same way there, so it'll be almost like an options market or a commodity trade. Those are the two different types. So he might actually be selling his physical iron, or he might be betting on the future supply and demand of iron. So that'll remain to be seen what the galactic market is. Here we have damaged machinery. This is the first time we kind of see, well, other than we know that you can get blueprints from factories, but now we also know that you can get blueprints from these just damaged machines that you find on planets. So you're gonna see him interact here, and then he's gonna grab a blueprint. It'll say that a new technology was discovered, and then he can craft it. So what we have here is the wide beam adapter, and what it is an upgrade for your multi-tool, and it's in the mining section. So there'll be different parts of your multi-tool that you can upgrade. One of them, as we can see here, is mining, and then there will probably be different, within the multi-tool mining upgrades, you'll have different types of upgrades. This one happens to be a beam upgrade, and it'll widen the impact radius, so you can, so you can hit multiple targets while mining, and then you can see what you need to craft it. Iron, we've seen them get. Plutonium, we've seen from those red crystals, and Heridium, I don't think we've seen yet. Here we can see that not only will there be asteroids and stuff that you can mine, but there will also be these kind of crystals that you could find down on planets, but they're also in space, and they are kind of a different type of asteroid, places where you can mine resources in space, mining another asteroid. This, a lot of people have been talking about this. This planet looks absolutely huge, and the reason is because he's going at let's see, 4,363 units, and so he's going much faster than we see people go, unless if they're boosting or about to enter, warp speed. So he's going very fast, and at the same time, he's heading towards the planet, and the planet's not getting that much closer to him, and so if he was really close to the planet, first of all, it would be getting closer to him faster if it was a smaller planet, and there would be more detail if he was really close to the planet. So he's got, he might be close, but he's not all that close, and the fact that he's that far away and it fills up his entire view plus some. You can see the curve of the planet right here. It goes so far around, and the planet is definitely huge. Here we've got another oh, that was interesting. Huh. I'm not sure what an emerald is because it says neutral. I'm not sure if the neutrality has something to do with radioactivity or something like that, or charge, or if it's a monster he's killing. I don't know, but it does have a little mining symbol there, so it's probably not something alive. I would hope. And then we have more little point of interest symbols here that we don't know what they mean yet. Although, yeah, we can see that the multi-tool is in mining mode here. Getting some iron oxide. Here, did we miss anything back here? No. All right. Oh, here, this is very interesting. So we can see what this looks like is this is quite an interesting looking starship. It looks like a I don't know, like a cylinder. And what we have here this is the purchase screen, it looks like. So he probably whoever was playing brought up the screen, and then we can see decline, refuse the starship, or compare. So you probably have to go to the compare screen before you can buy, because as you can see, there's no buy option here. And then that's probably where you would see the price. But here you can see what's already equipped on the ship itself when you would to buy it. So you can see the inventory and you can see what's equipped. So you can see the phase beam, the deflector shield, the pulse engine, all these different things. You could probably mouse over them to see their stats and stuff. And then you can also see how many empty spots there are in the inventory. So say you want to fill this with resources, or if you want to add more upgrades, that's your choice. So you could add even more weapons probably, and then have a weapon-oriented ship. Or if you want to hold a lot of cargo, you can have more emptiness here. These bars probably show how much they're charged. So this phase beam is not charged very much. And then, as you can see, we have the +2 on the health for the advanced cooling and the deflector shield. I'm not sure if those are separate upgrades or if just that deflector shield, when you discover the blueprint and build the tech, has that innate bonus here that you can use. So you're going to have to, you can see how the bonus here is reflected on the stats on the right side. So the health has more of an increase here. Let's move along. All right, so here we can see it again. He's at the starship screen, except this time it's his own ship and it's the upgrades for that. So this is probably pretty early in the game. Judging by the size of the ship, how it's pretty tiny, and also how the user one who's playing here has no units at all. I would assume that means this is probably the starter ship, but that's just speculation. Here we can see also that the tech and stuff is very, very, it's very basic, and that it's limited here. So let's see if we can see the card sheet. This is also a good way to see here that the iron takes up space in the inventory, but then once he uses that space, because he's got the exact right amount, once he uses the iron to craft this, then this will take up space and the iron won't anymore. So let's see, this I think he's crafting a yeah, it's a technology component. So he's using resources to craft a component which later he might use to craft tech. That all went very fast here. So the protection mesh is something that he's crafting for his suit. We've got basic shielding. This is tech. So you might need a blueprint to craft this. You might not. This oh, actually, this is already crafted. And what he's doing is charging it. So here you can see the charge screen, and you can see that oxide is what is used to charge it up. So it's at 62%, and I'm not sure if he's going to charge it here. I guess not. And then you can see this kind of the inventory for the suit here. He's storing. So when you're not at your ship, you're gonna have to use just the inventory that's on your suit. So this is your basic inventory, and then you have the different tech, and then the resources, and then I'm not sure if he has any components in here behind that we can't see, but there are definitely things back here that I can't make out just now. This is another kind of broken tech component, and this is where he's getting the new blueprint to build more tech. This is kind of cool. It's the beam cooling system. So this is for mining beam companion kit. I assume this is for the multi-tool. Yeah, and it decreases the cooldown time. Let's see. Here, oh, this is actually interesting. So here we've got the I guess a trading interface here, and so you can see what he can trade. This is the sell part, and then he's looking in his exosuit inventory. So this is what he's holding in his suit instead of his ship. And oh, this is I guess this is what it's gonna look like when you interact with the it was called the galactic market terminal. And so here we can see that these are just resources except for the fascination bead, which is a gold metal sphere used to temporarily increase the processing power of electric life forms. So this is something that you might be able to trade to the Korvax because they are electronic life forms, and it's like a drug for them, I guess, and they probably want to buy it for a higher price, and you might be able to buy it from, say, a different race, or craft it yourself for a lower cost and sell it to them for a higher amount. Then here's a Korvax, and that's the end of the trailer, guys. Check out my channel for more videos. Please subscribe if you're new here. Like this video if you enjoyed it. That's about it, guys. Keep exploring.